Welcome to our morning meditation with me, Dr. Deb. And we're here again under the two mesquite trees. And yes, I know I always grab my bangs, habits, old habits, and sip my coffee. There's so many things that arose today during my meditations. Let's ring my bell here. So pretty. One was the ego. I know some of you have seen me wearing my golden ego necklace, and why do you wear that is asked. It was gifted to me. It was a project at Burning Man. It was a giant 30-foot, the three letters EGO, ego, and the whole piece was made out of trophies and medals and awards, and that we accumulate throughout our life when we are in soccer or we sing, piano, football, whatever we do, where we collect the debate club. We do well, we get awarded, it feels good, it gratifies our ego. And she built this giant ego. Laura Kimpton is the artist, and she burned it. And that necklace was for the crew, which I wasn't on, but one of the crew members gave me one, gifted it to me. We have a gift economy at Burning Man, so nothing is for sale. And I loved it so much because at that time I was working with the ego, working on the ego, trying to learn more about it. I was listening to Eckhart Tolle, who wrote The Power of Now and the New Earth. The New Earth is like a Bible. It's a spiritual guide to really just being a better person, and very easy to read. Parts of it are esoteric. I like those too. They're a little harder. You have to stop. I listen to it audio. I just love his books. I still listen to them. I've been listening to them for years. And so if you think of the ego not so the ego starts to develop probably when you start to develop vocabulary. So do memories, like around 2.5, when you start to remember and have memories. It's around the time you have words. And same with the ego. Mine, that's mine. You can't have that because it belongs to me. And you begin to identify with your things. You begin to identify with being smart. When somebody says, you're really smart, you're really pretty, you're really boring, you start to identify with things that people in your culture starts to tell you. You're old, you're pretty, you're dumb. So the ego arose today, my ego, this new world of mine, which is called reality TV. I call it surreality TV because it's surreal. And what is reality anyway? And I've gotten a lot of advice from people that I trust, and I honor my counselors, my friends. And one of those is my bestie, my best friend Kathy, who advised me just to be a part of the performance on the show. Just be a performer, be the monster, be the narcissistic, horrible mother. And then as the show plays out, you can then create the narrative that you're forgiven, that you are redeemed. There goes my gardener. It's okay. Distractions, we can ignore that. So I just don't know if I can do that. The other option is to just be aware of my ego, which is what I'm doing today. I'm just super aware of my ego. When someone says, hey, aren't you Bronwyn's mom in the store? I get this little flash of ego, like, oh, they recognize me. And I'm aware of it. And a pat on the back, the award that you got for playing well on your team, or just the participation award. I am really working on not needing the gratification or the participation award for doing a good job in life. I love that you are giving me so much love and kindness and support. I really, really love it. And I am seeing it as purely love and nothing more. It's not gratifying my ego. I'm working really hard to separate that. I can't get rid of my ego. I'm a human. I understand that the ego is a tool, And you can use that as a tool to further things in your life. Like going back to school, a lot of that is ego.